Good morning, everybody. This is Gagan Sarkaria, your high achievement business coach, logging in from Texas. And with me today, I've got Master Jake Yim with me from Texas, and he's a Feng Shui master. And I've got Armen Setaghyan from Armenia. He's a karmic numerologist and a certified Chinese Metaphysics practitioner. Today, we are going to talk about something really important. We are in the month of August. And we have prepared a session today for our live stream to talk about the August outlook. So Jake is going to lead the session, but I want to share a few things about us as a group. And we have 5 of us in our team, and I want to welcome 2 of us, like right here. I've got Jake and Armen. William and Kenny are not going to be able to join us. We are an international group of consultants. We are assisting determined entrepreneurs to achieve remarkable success. At the same time, we are very diverse in our approach. We've got corporate experience, organizational experience, leadership experience, business development experience, and investment experience. What brought all of us together is our passion and our love for using Chinese metaphysics to solve the problems that we have or our clients have. And not to boast, but to impress upon you, we have created amazing results with our audiences, with our clients. And at the end of the session today, I'm going to continue introducing you guys to our Period 9 Wealth and Abundance Masterclass, which is going to be held on September 14th and 15th of this year, almost 6-7 weeks later, so it's coming up. You don't want to miss that, because there are 2 ways of working with us. One, you can hire us and work with us as your consultants, as your problem solvers, as your coaches and mentors, or you can come learn the modalities that we are so passionate about and create success that way. Both of them have its own pros and cons, but this is our passion. We wanted to do a masterclass, so we will be talking a little bit more about that. But let's go talk about Master Jake Yim. So today I have the honor and the pleasure to introduce him again. He is returning with his wealth of wisdom and knowledge about Feng Shui. He's passionate. What we're going to be doing is, if my deck would work. Okay, it's a little slow. Let me go back to so he's a Chinese metaphysics certified practitioner based right here in Texas with me. So it's always good to have somebody here on the same time zone, where you're not dealing with like 9 to 10 to 13 hour of time difference either way. So he's part of my international consulting group. We want to talk about why Jake, because not only he has the passion for Feng Shui to harmonize the environments and enhance prosperity. He's really passionate about creating solutions and success for everybody, whether it's family, friends, colleagues, and clients. With expertise in Bazi, Jake provides insights into your personal life paths, your character analysis, your strengths, your personalities, your ups and downs, your weaknesses, and helps you make strategic life decisions and business decisions. He is a very successful business owner. He's been in different businesses. He's an investor. He's been in real estate, in food service, restaurant businesses. He has really turned his passion of business and how to do investment, and then allowed Chinese metaphysics that he's been involved for over 20, 30 years as a client and as a user, now to be a master himself. And his credentials include extensive training and certifications in Bazi astrology and Feng Shui. So with further information, I want to talk about that each of his consultations, and that is kind of the standard with all of us, that we don't do one size fit all kind of a solution. We personalize it as a consultant, tailored to your challenges, your struggles, your needs, and then provide guidance for maximum impact. Now, Jake's approach focuses on practical applications and tangible results, and that's what we're going to focus on today in this session. But before I pass on the baton to Jake to lead the session, I want to encourage and invite everybody who's watching us live or will be watching us later on to come hang out with us at the Telegram channel that we have. It's called the Abundance Manifestation Channel. You can scan the QR code and join the group. It's absolutely free. Well, what do you get in there? Well, you get all of us. That's the first thing. You get 5 of us there. We have our own modalities and practices. So we pour our knowledge, our love, our passion, and our wisdom into the group. William does daily sharings. Armen does karmic numerology. Jake does Feng Shui. I do Ziwei Dao Shu. Kenny does Bazi. So all of us kind of, hang out there and then answer questions, or you can just take the information and apply it on a daily basis. So I highly encourage you to come join us on Telegram. Now, don't forget to like us, subscribe us on YouTube and on Facebook. And this live stream is also being live streamed on LinkedIn as well. So if you are part of my LinkedIn community, please give us your love and feedback. That will be really awesome. So with further ado, I'm going to introduce Jay Kim and pass this slide deck back to him so that he can lead and guide you with the outlook for the month of August. The floor is all yours, Jake. Thank you.
Thank you, Gagan, for introducing. And good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are, guys. So today we'll be talking about the August outlook. So where I'm going to control this deck here. Share screen.
Go to the deck and then move it from there, not from here.
Okay, so
you can move it with your arrows, Jake. Yes.
Okay. All right.
You got it?
I think so. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Do you want me to take control?
Yeah, we can show on screen.
Oh, yeah.
Are you seeing this? Okay. So I think you should.
Okay. Let me do it.
All right. Sorry about that, people.
It's okay.
Okay. So the month of August is the Ren Shen's water monkey. Now, as this is the August chart that you take a look at it. Now, I want you to take a note that the month of August is water, Ren water, and the day is also water. Now, there's a lot of water in the month of August. Now, I wanted to take note that the month of August has this Ren Shen, which has a death phase. Okay, take note of that. We'll be talk about that. Okay, so next slide. Okay, so here is a heaven hexagram. It's all yang line and a earth yin line. Now, when the heaven, when the heaven is lending its yang line to the earth, the heaven is permitting right here. It's called an army hexagram for the month. So the month of August is the army hexagram. So what does it mean as an army hexagram? So an army meaning your power, your leadership, okay? It all comes from heaven, right? Permitting, so when it is time to, for you to take action. So when you take action, you win battles and you win great rewards from that. So it means you need to be ready, okay? That's the army hexagram is about. You need to be ready. Time to strike is now. To do is now, okay? So it means it's like it's something great is coming your way. All right. That's why you build an army. Something is coming your way, so you need to prepare. The time is right now. Okay, so now the hexagram of this army here on the top is divided into trigram. The earth, okay, this is the earth, and then the bottom is the water. Now, earth sitting on water. Now, when you look at earth sitting on water, you see it's everything stabilized, right? But not like not like how it's look. All right, you know you are floating on water. Okay, all right. So next, okay, okay. So when the water is underneath, it tells you that the external looks calm, but the internal is dangerous. You're floating on it. Okay. So even with powerful allies and armies and success and winning requires strong leadership, discipline, and public strength. Okay. So like I said, times to work toward union. Okay. So time is now. And it requires great leadership. So let's say if you look around you and see if anybody's listening to you. So meaning that your leadership is lacking. So you need to build that leadership. Success will result with strong interpersonal ties and dedicated personal discipline. So once you build this up, that's how you build your leadership. So a unified force will succeed and people gather strength and energy. So that's when people will come towards you when you have that great leadership. Okay?
Jake, I want to add here and maybe ask a question, especially if the audience doesn't understand what a hexagram is.
Okay.
And, we talked about that the energy, the influence of August, the overall energy, external energy is one of the ways to look at is the army hexagram. The hexagram is the 6 lines, and it's a hexagram is made out of 2 trigrams. Trigrams mean 3 lines. So when you combine that, it gives you the hexagram energy for the month of August. Now, what I really like about is the visual that you shared that, hey, it's earth sitting on top of water, right? So externally, it appears strong and solid, but internally, you might be going like, pardon my French, you might be shitting in your pants, because internally there's a chaos. Or externally, to your client, your business looks really good, but internally there's a chaos and there is mismanagement, there is fights going on internal. You can apply the same concept to your household. Outside, your family is very nice, you are lovey-dovey and like, wow, what a powerful couple and great kids. Internally, you might be trying to kill each other. So that's the energy overview of the August month. But what I hear you say is, if you focus, you mean if our clients, if our audience, or me, for example, I'm the leader here. If I focus on my leadership style here, personally, I am focusing on my relationships. I'm dedicated to my discipline. I'm improving my skills as a leader. Then I can lead better, because in order for you to be a leader, you have to lead someone. If you don't have any followers, you're not a leader. You are a lone wolf man. So
Exactly.
thank you for the visuals and the explanation. I really like it. I'm going to move the deck.
So yeah, so when the that hexagram, the heaven hexagram, lend its line to the earth. So it means you need to follow the leaders. Follow leaders meaning it's actually follow the universal order. Okay. Now we're going to talk more about this. So when we look into the water perspective, because the water month of August is very it's a lot for the month. So when water is just right, that it nourished soil, right? So when water is right, your soils grow. you start to flourish. Okay, so that means it represents nurturing wisdom. So, but when it's too much water, on the other hand, it leads to sogginess. So that's represent overwhelm of information. Now, so what would you do when there's a lot of water that way? Okay, so let's look at the year of the dragon. The dragon actually enhances more water to the month of August. Now, if you have a dragon within your body chart, that means you are having drained more water. But also not just dragon if you have rat in your month, in your body chart. But some others might have both dragon and rat. So now you are actually overflow with water in this month. So with a lot of water in the month, like people with water day master, that's mean you need to be mindful of emotional overflow of thinking. Okay. So it's the same thing with fire day master. Because so fire um, burns water and it produces steam. So when it produces steam, it's actually has a burnout. Okay, it burns out. So what would you do? So the best thing is to prior. You need to prioritize what you need to practice meditation. You take a break to prevent from overthinking. Okay, and maintain that emotion balance. Also, need to prioritize task and delegate. Okay, when possible to avoid the burnout.
So you are saying uh, the month of August energy has its own influence, but now you're customizing it to person's day master. So if
Yeah,
you have more water, it's going to be like too much emotional stuff. So you need to be mindful. And if you have a fire day master, it's going to produce steam, which is also like a burnout concept. So again, goes back to discipline, right? Again, goes back to prioritization of your tasks and where your energy needs to go because you only have so much. So this is really nice.
yeah.
I
So see, the summer solstice starts somewhere June 21st plus minus,
Yes, yes.
and it goes to the winter
This is
solstice,
December
right?
21st. Yeah.
December 21st or 22nd plus
Uh-huh.
minus. So
Uh-huh.
from that month to December, the
Mhm.
Jin energy increases. So that's why we are having all these influences. The Jin energy increases.
Yeah.
Now, for the spring,
Hmm.
the spring we're talking about, it's like you planting seeds.
Correct.
Okay, because there's four seasons: there's spring, there's a summer, there's fall, and there's winter. So
Correct.
during spring you are seeded out, meaning you start to plant things.
Yes.
Now we're in the autumn, so this is where when we need to harvest. Okay,
What
right?
we
In the
planted,
autumn, that's when we need to harvest, and you need to
uh-huh.
materialize.
Yes.
Because then you need to store that during the winter time,
Yeah.
and then it goes in the cycle. Then springtime you start seed it again and plant it again. So
Yeah.
have you all harvesting in the month of harvesting? So if you haven't, you are falling behind. You
Mhm.
see? Yes. And plus the month of August actually fills in the emotional problems, the burnout. Now this is why the feng shui's come in. So before
Correct.
we do feng shui, we'll need to talk more about this astrology and the energy of the month, all the 8 sectors. All right.
Correct.
We're gonna help you guys with the activation to get through with this. Okay.
Correct.
All right.
Great. Can I ask you a
Yes.
question?
Yes, sir.
So, can we assume that as we have a lot of water in this during this month, and as you mentioned earlier, that this is we need to harvest period. So whatever we started during at the beginning of the year, so this is the time to get the outcome. I mean, from the perspective of finance, wealth, abundance, money, what do you think?
Well, yes, the wealth, the finance, that's when you need to uh, put in storage. You see how the dragon, year of dragon, had the DE.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So these are people who knows the Chinese practitioner knows about this. So the DE, the dragon DE, is called the wealth storage.
Okay. Wealth
Yes,
storage.
it's a wealth storage for the dragon. Okay, the dragon is a wealth storage, but the during the year of the dragon, it has a DE, meaning there's an emptiness. So now its clash is to uh, the day. The day is
The
it
dog.
clash when it's clashed. The storage is break out.
It's gonna be open. It's
Yes,
gonna.
in the storage, you don't have that storage. It leaks. It's already empty, and now it's clashed into it because that's the fan yin of the year. So why I talk about the month of August that we need to prioritize and harvesting because we have a lot of things coming ahead in your way because 2024 is the time you need to take that leap. You need to take the jump. You need to prepare for the next year because the next year is, well, you guys need to follow. There's going to be a lot more than what it is now. Okay. So that's why we need to harvest now. We need to prepare now. We need to store the wealth now for the coming year, for the coming month or so forth. Okay.
Yeah. And a lot of it has to do with, like, if you just look at the news or the
Yeah.
politics or religion, like stuff that we don't talk about, okay? We don't talk about politics here. We don't talk about news. We don't talk about religion. We don't
Yeah.
talk about a couple of other things. But if I'm just saying, if you guys just open your minds and open your, like, feeds for social media and you see what's happening, it's very volatile. And it will be volatile into the next year for the next 12 months to 18 months because of the new period 9 energy that has come in, and it's going to create its own hold. So if you are not ready, like from the last 3 years, to take advantage of this wave that has started from February of 2024, first and foremost, you're always behind. You're behind because you missed the boat, right? But what we are trying to say here is that when you decide to start your journey, that's your first step, decision. Because we can always find those pockets and windows of little bit waves to ride on so that you can catch up. So if you're struggling financially, emotionally, in relations, in health, no matter what areas you are struggling in, you need to be ready to take your leap of faith and get a consultation or watch all our live streams to understand what is happening, because that's the only way to ride it. Otherwise you're going to be too far behind and it's going to be painful.
Yes, guys. So if you come to my period 9 class, I will tell you why you need to prepare now in 2024. Because
Correct.
2024 to 2025, there is called a gate portal there. Okay, there's an earth net and there's a heaven net. So those nets meaning they are straining you out. So if you not prepared right, if you don't make a breakthrough now, they will strain you out. Just like you make the cake, right? You make the cake, the flour, you strain it out. Only the good ones you use. The ones that's not used will be in the ghost gate. So the ghost gate meaning you are in the earth realm, meaning you are just like the other normal people. So now it's time for you to do that. Because if you join the Period 9 class with us, I will tell you that why we need to do now. Okay? We're going to have a lot of fun. All right? We'll break through all this together. Okay?
It's going to be a good class because we are bringing in so much of knowledge from different angles, and you don't have to apply all of it, but having an awareness that there's a solution from every angle gives you the confidence and peace that, okay, even if you've missed it, you can prepare. That's very important.
Okay, let's go on. There's a lot more. So
Yeah.
um, here, this is astrology for the August. Now, yes. So the month of August is the monkey. So the
Mhm.
monkey with the tiger clash with the tiger. So that means it's guys. If you go out, you need to be careful on the road because it's might be related to accident, right? Could be injuries with broken limbs, your back or your spinals, just and skin related as well. Now the the
The snake.
monkey with the snakes, it has a combination. It's also destruction as well. So it's create productivity meeting people. That's when it's combined. But the destruction actually creates a disturbances and rumors. So that's that's for the month of August for those two uh, animals. And with the pig, the month of pig, the year of pig will cause harm. So if you guys any what's actually clash, it really doesn't matter. It's just only some disturbances. But the problem is with the harm. Harm is create a feeling of unappreciated, meaning something that you do, they don't. You feel like okay, not appreciated. Okay, the more you do, there's still like no, there's no thank you, there's no gratitude. You know what I mean? So that's why it's unappreciated. And so with the dragon and the rat, it's create opportunities. You're being adaptive. You're being flexible during this month. It's combined. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna go fly with the flying stars. Okay, these are the flying stars of the eight sectors. The month and the year in the south, as you can see. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Um, okay, so this is the overall chart that I have prepared of the ninth grid for August 7th to September 6th. Now we're going to talk about one by one on each sector's mean and what you need to prepare. Could be a clash, could be opportunities, and yes. So the center of the home is actually the center of every home. It's not just mine. Could be in the center of your office or workplace. So the three is the month of this that flies in for the month of August, and this is the yearly. I'm sorry. The three is the yearly stars for 2024, and the month flies in of eight. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm mixed up. Okay, so this 3H is create a HER2 combination. Now, you guys don't know about the HER2 combination. The HER2 combination actually, if you talk about the eight mansions is actually come from the HER2, and it's the HER2 are the Seng Shi. Okay, it's a Seng Shi. The Seng Shi actually a auspicious energy. Okay, it creates a lot of vibrant energy. It's actually the smoothness in wealth. That's what you created. That uh, success in life, aspects in life, right? Tip top your career. You're creating positive attitude towards life. So that is the Seng Shi. So those are the HER2 combination, the 3 8, and we're at here right now. So bringing wealth to the occupant, and it is good if you are looking for a merger, business merger. But the problem with this is the 3 is the wood and 8 is the earth. So the elements it's clash. Okay, so the children needs to be aware that they might prone to illnesses and injuries that could lead them to to death. So that's you guys need to, if anybody have children, need to watch them out. Okay, during this month of August, and the health issue included heart. Okay, so these pictures in here show actually more than what I can say. All right, now Next, we'll be talking about South sector. Okay, South. This is the yearly stars for for the year of 7, and coming with the 3 of the month star. So the 7 and 3, actually it's a combination of 10. Combination of 10. If you look back into um, 8 mansion, is the 10 yin, which is actually good also, meaning happy events, right? And it also creates fulfillment, okay, because it's completion luck. So with this is the picture shows on top there. It actually brings wealth, luck, and fortune to you that can be manifest, okay. But the problem is the elements that can this creates the harmony in the family. It could also, leads to separation or divorce. So that's guys need to watch out during the south. So if you have the door or the bedroom in that area, need to watch out. And occupants can fall into robbery because this is star 7. That you notice that the star 7 is robbery, fraud, scam. Okay, need to beware. All right, so the next is southwest. So southwest is the star 9 of the year is there sitting and comes in the month of 5. All right, so fire hazard, legal issue could arrive in that area, and there's an enormous wealth potential. All right, action that can be recognized and also can be rewarded. And the likelihood is that because the 9 and the 5 is actually the uh, bad of the among of the stars. It's you don't want to mess with that. So it's the likelihood that you can contract the venereal disease. So meaning if you out, all right, you do that pay services, you might contract that disease. Okay, so you need to be aware. don't 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 go above.
Don't go for that, people. You need to
All
watch
right.
out for your health.
Yes.
You had to add that in there.
Oh yeah. I got to because well, if you guys are watching, skip the month.
Yeah.
Now, um, here we're talking about the west area, because the west area is the 5 yellow stars sitting there, and now followed by the 1 star of the month of August. So which this means it's prone to illnesses and it's accident and death, and you're gonna have a communication challenge, okay, and also have legal issues because of the 5 and the 1. Now, health related could be kidney, bladders, and reproductive organs. So, miscarriage. So, if any women who having infertility at the moment, if you can avoid west, is good for miscarriages. Okay. Legal issues, that's also an issue. Now, northwest. Northwest, we're seeing another HER2 combination as a Shen, good, vibrant energy. So intelligence and good managing finance, that's very good. And but the problem is that if you looking forward to conceiving, then that's going to be an issue at the northwest. All right. So north. North is we have 8 for the year and a 4 star for the month. So when the 8 and 4 meets, it brings wealth to the occupant and academic achievement, because the 4 is represent academic. Now, but it has the conflicts where it's the parents and the children are not getting along. Okay, so need to aware of that. If that happens, that because of the month of August. So children need to be avoid that area because might be injury as well. Okay. northeast. Northeast, with the star of 6 is sitting there in the northeast, and the 2 illness star flies in. So by this mean that the 6 and 2 is actually it attracts wealth and nobility. Okay, because a star 2 is also a future star, so actually it's also bring the goodness into the of the northeast. But beware of stomach and menstrual issues. All right, harmonious family as well. So this is why the pictures that I put on at the northeast there, the image, yeah, we are harmonious family, but just a minor argument, it's but still harmonious. And the east sector. All right, east sector, we see another her2 combination, guys. This is so great for the month of August, and the year is sitting at a 1 and the month with a 6. So 1 and 6 actually increases wealth and financial luck and property gain. And now if you in the military or physical work, it's also you experience wealth and career progress in the east sector. All right. So any door facing or bedroom in that area or office, really great. You might want to activate in that area. All right, so we talk about most of the sectors. Now the last sectors will be the southeast sectors. Hopefully, I didn't caught you off guard of all the sectors. But if you haven't, this is why I prepared this. You can go back and read all the sectors there that we have put it down. So the southeast has the star 2, these illness stars of the year, that the 7th star flies in. So we also have another her2 combination saying she. Yes, this is vibrant energy. So brings nobleman and promising financial. Now, the problem with that is that the 2 and the 7, it's actually one is a robbery star, the scam, and the 2 of the illness. So when that also is like it bringing marital affairs that leads to divorce. So guys, if you're in that, might not get into it. Okay, so need to beware of that. Okay. Other thing is that the young and the older women don't get along as well, and during this August of Southeast is
So could it be young and older women not getting along? Could be like a mother-daughter challenge, a
yeah,
conflict, with a young teenager or a young adult if they still live in the house, or mother-in-law, daughter-in-law not getting along, or it could be you as a female employee in your career not getting along with your boss. But there is never ever going to be the perfect day, the perfect time, the perfect scenario, the perfect month, the perfect year, the perfect decade.
there's always yin and yang.
There's always yin and yang, right? There's always going to be some challenge. There's always going to be some conflict. With the awareness that we are sharing with you guys on this session, I hope and I pray and I really consider that this will be good information for you to open up your mind and be aware and conscious, because now we are giving you the information and tools to anticipate what is in front of you and how can you dodge it so that you're not slammed by it, you're not falling off of your feet, nobody's pulling the rug underneath your feet, because now you can anticipate that, oh, I have a daughter in the house. I need to be very calm and patient with her this month because there are chances that it could lead to a minor little argument can blow off, right? So this information can be applied in multiple layers to multiple situations. So good information.
Yes. So yeah, the month of August is you need to take precautions and emotional issues as part of the sectors where you need to also need to be aware where things that can be good and also be bad that you might not be mindful of. All right. So I have a quote here from Sun Tzu. Victories come when in finding opportunities in problem. So you see now there's problem. We can find victories out of that. Meaning, let's say when there's chaos, there's opportunity. Is that right? Because you see, when there's chaos, you can find opportunities from that chaos. So within the month of August, we find that, okay, there's issues, there are problems, but in Feng Shui, we can always fix it. We can always bring that turn that around. Okay. So what I'm sharing right now is activation dates and time. And guys, take this note, and the dates are very close right now because today is the 9th and tomorrow is the 10th. It's August 10th. So August 10th is time from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the east sector. So anyone who has a rat in their chart, that's clashing. So if you clash, then you can go to the next one. So that's why I shared 2 dates. All right. So why do we need activation? So why do we need activation in Feng Shui? So activation in a home, okay, it can resolve or remedy specific issues that you may face, okay, in various areas of your life, such as work, such as wealth related, health issues, relationship, family, or career related, whichever it is. So these are areas that we can remedy. So this is why we can use this. This is a water activation. All right, guys, water activation in these 4 sectors. Now,
I have a question. Okay. So, what does clash mean? Of course, our audience needs to know that. And the second question is, if I have, let's say, a rat and ox in my chart and it's going to clash with me, so I should not do it. Is that what it means?
okay. So clash is just like change is about to happen. So actually, it's not that you can't activate. You can, because you have 4 pillars. You have year, you have the month, you have the day, and the hour. So if your year is rat, it clashes with your year. So the year is talking about your friends, your environment, your industries, right? But you also have the month, the day, and the hour. That's your career, yourself, your spouse, your investment. That's also can be activated. So actually, it's that 1 out of 4. Okay, it's only 1 out of 4. So you still can activate, but if you're mindful about it, that okay, it clashes with you, then don't do it. Let's skip to the next one. But for our practitioner, we don't want to mind, because why? We have other pillars to activate, because these, you understand, right? So 4 pillars activations.
Jake, I have a question. So when we do the activation, how long it's going to take to have the results? For instance, how long it's going to take? Yeah.
So when do activation, you want to test yourself first. See how it goes with the 3 days.
3 days.
Just 3 days. How the activation goes. Then if it went well, continue to 7 days. Then it went well. Go to 2 weeks. So the maximum of water activation goes to 2 weeks. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Now, yes. So then you get to see within 3 weeks, within 3 months. All right. That's the let the universe play its role. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I agree. For those of uh, people who are my clients, who have worked with me in the past, or who've been watching me for the last 10 years, I always say life changes in 90 days, but only if you are consciously aware of that change and you're consciously driven to make the change. Because if you're not either of them, nothing's going to happen. The change will come, you will not be ready. The change will come, you will not be aware. The change will come and go, and you were still there where you were 90 days ago, or 9 months ago, or 9 years ago. So it's all about you. How do you show up for the universe to co-create the miraculous transformations that you want, whether it's in your finances, whether it's in your relationships, health, family, whatever that is, or job or business. So, um, Jake, do you want to tell the audience how to do the activation? Like, when you say water activation and is not a fire activation, just a little glimpse will be helpful if they don't know how to do it.
Well, with the water activations is like you need a by 2 feet by 2 feet, bigger the better,
Mm-hmm.
and the activation has to be in motion to get it, not still water, has to
Yeah,
be in motion.
emotion.
And when you do that activation in that sector, so let's say if your that sector is in your bedroom, you don't want to do that in the bedroom, all right? Because it's a yin energy, and when you put water, it's actually creates that. Um, you will not have good sleep. You will have bad effects instead. So if you do it on the outside of the house, it's best than rather inside of the house.
Mm.
Yes, you get more of the energies coming that way because before it comes into your home, it has to be coming from the
Out.
environment, it has to be outside before it goes in.
Yeah.
So yeah, so let's say you have the door shut, the window shut. It's hard to get in. You understand? So it's really hard.
Yeah.
So it really needs the activation is best if it's outside.
If it's outside, yeah, because now you're tapping into the energies of the environment from all the 8 cardinal directions, and you're putting it into the water to then bring it inside. So yes, there is a philosophical approach to it, but it really works because I'll tell you guys, Jake is our in-house feng shui master, and we are here doing all of this because he guided us last year to do certain activations for fire and water activations for all of us, and we all have experienced results in 3 days to 3 months.
Yes.
So it is very powerful. Even if you don't understand the technical know-hows, which we are giving you the opportunity to come learn the know-hows, you don't know how to do it, you don't know why it works and why you should be doing it, come participate in the masterclass that we are holding in a month, which is the Period 9 Wealth and Abundance Masterclass. We'll tell you why and the how of and what of it. But if you don't have the time or you don't want to learn it, but you want to apply it and you want a customized approach to your solutions, then you need to work with us from a one-on-one consultation perspective. And you can find all of that information on our website, gagansarkaria.com/services. So you can find that information. So right now, what I want to introduce, of course, and continue talking about is the Period 9 Wealth and Abundance Masterclass. Why is this so important? We keep talking about Period 9, Period 9, Period 9. Well, Period 9 is a concept that comes from Feng Shui itself, because we are tapping into the 20-year energy cycle called Period 9. Why Period 9? Because the entire cycle of our time is divided into 20-year cycles, external, okay? It's not personal 10-year cycles. So for those of you who've done Ziva Dao Shu readings with me or any other consultation work, or who've worked with Master Jake Yim, with Bazi and Feng Shui, or with Armen, you guys know we all do different things, and there are annual cycles of the energy. Like today, we talked about the monthly energy of the August. So from an energy standpoint, Period 9 is the big leader. Think of it as the military general or the emperor. So you can't avoid the emperor. You have to work in accordance with the rules that this emperor, Period 9, is setting forth for you. You don't abide by the rules, you don't gel well with the emperor, guess what's going to happen? That's what's going to happen. So you need to come in and learn what Period 9 actually means, why is it important, and what can you apply in that 2-day masterclass and learn how can you create success now if you're struggling or not struggling, if you want to get to the next level. Understanding this is very important. And what we're going to give you in the class for the 2-day masterclass is amazing information that you can take and apply it. And we'll walk you through. And then there are a lot of bonuses that we are offering because of a couple of reasons. The first reason is this is our first masterclass. And I'll be very honest, for those who have worked with me, that there are two things that I will not compromise. One is quality, one is results. If I cannot create results for any of my clients, I will not take you as a client. And number two, for those who have worked with me, you know that I'm not cheap. I work with VIP clients and I have a price tag, and some people get a sticker shock when they work with me to understand what I do and why I do it. But I work because I know I can create results. These guys, 4 of them, had to fight with me to create the masterclass at this price. I mean, they're laughing right now, but they literally had to fight. Like, it was me against the 4 of them. And I said, okay, whatever, I'll give in only one time. So this is special. You will never, ever have any masterclass, anything that I will put together at this price. So this is your last chance to grab a seat.
Yeah, we put a lot of offer here, and at this price for that moment. And if you guys missed it, what I'll be sharing on period 9, I'm telling you, it will open up your life, your vision, okay, and
Exactly.
your road to success will be way beyond that, okay. Because when I conduct, I will make it real simple for you and easy to understand. And this is what we do for our practitioner. We
Yeah.
practitioners actually see, as a practitioner, we balance the opposing energy, but also complementary the good energies as well. So to increase the flow of good energies, to generate luck, prosperity, good health, and improve, finances. So why choose feng shui? What's the purpose of it? So the purpose of feng shui is to align your environment, okay? To align your environment with who you are and where you go, where you want to go, to harmonize your energy with the homes. So that's the purpose. So for period 9, it actually takes 20 years period.
Uh-huh.
That's a long way. So
Yeah.
how would you manage to stay above all for that 20 years?
Correct. And the other part is that normally when people will go attend a class or will buy a seminar or take a course, there's only one teacher. There's only one master teaching. We
Right.
have 5 of us here. So you're getting buy one, get 5 free kind of a deal, And and I was putting a 0 after that 9 and 7 that you see here, the 97. I was putting a 0, and then these 4 guys fought with me and said, no, 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 we want to start here. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So yes, and they also twisted my arm to increase the date because I ran it only for 1 week, and they said, no, no, we want it longer. I'm like, okay, you guys get it, only one chance. So for those who are interested in attending, the bonus is still there. The deal is still there. The price is still $97. I highly, highly encourage you guys to sign up. If you are following Master Jake has his own QR code to use. If you're following Armen has his own QR code. Please reach out to them. William has his own, and Kenny has his own QR codes. So if you want to join through them, please go ahead. And if you are going to come in through the website, which is gagansarkaria.com/services. No, let me pull this up. If you go to gagansarkaria.com website, you will see the masterclass on the link on the very top. Okay. Hi, William. Welcome. You finally made it. So thank you. So with that, guys, if you have any questions, if you want to know more about the Period 9 class, you can reach any of us in the Telegram channel and ask more, okay? The website has all the information. If you want to see what it's included, if you want to ask more questions, chat with us either on YouTube, on the live stream, or you can come in and you could do consultations or whatever you need. So with that, I'm going to end the session today. Armen, do you have anything to add? Because
Of course.
I wanted to see if you wanted to add anything from numerology standpoint. What are you going to teach or talk in the masterclass?
Actually, from numerology perspective, we're gonna learn a lot of things, guys. That's gonna help you to succeed in period 9. So you will uncover your all programs related to, not only related to money, but also relationship, also spiritual part, individual, and also for health part. So this is also important things to know. I will teach you during the session how to uncover those hidden talents that are inside of you, and also how to activate the positive side of your programs, and how to do actions, right actions, and how to eliminate the negative part. So all these things together will help you to get maximum results in a short period of time. So I will suggest you and urge you to buy this program, because this is the program that we have created. It's unique,
Yeah.
and this is the first time that we're going to present it with this price, because
And
we
with the 5 groups.
yes,
Will just be
Yeah.
one.
yes, as Gagan said, buy one get 5.
Yeah.
So this is an amazing opportunity for all of you. So
Yeah, so see, guys, here's what I wanted to say. You guys get an activation for the month of August. So you get through the August. Now, if you go to join the Masterclass period 9, you get the 20-year activations. See, now, would you want it? See, the wealth activation of whichever area, this is where we're going to cover. Yes.
also, guys, there is an opportunity to get 30 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, 30 minutes consultation. Yes.
30 minutes.
Well, it's a great opportunity. It's an opportunity that you can use, ask your questions to get the answers, and also you can get practical techniques from us how to solve your problem. So please join us. It's a great opportunity.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Mr. William right there.
William, do you want to add something from Chiman perspective? Because you're going to be leading the Chiman session in the masterclass.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Because I just changed my new mic. Okay. Okay. Yeah. In Chiman, because Chiman is about a bit more on we call it the spiritual side. So on this Chiman, I will talk about because there are a lot of components inside the Chiman Palace. So I will talk about mainly on the 2 deities, which is very in line to period 9, as well as the palace or the sector that actually in line with period 9 as well. So there are a lot of components inside, like they have doors, they have stars and stamps. So how these sectors and this energy that actually can impact you in that particular palace. And then from there, you just use the particular palace to back face and then to manifest, to increase your energy in tune with period 9.
Fantastic. And guys, those of you who have been following me and know that I've been doing this for almost 10 years, there is a difference between what other practitioners provide and offer and what we 5 of us offer. I've been able to build 6 brands and businesses for myself in the last decade. And I did it all with Chinese metaphysics. So I will share those secrets as to how you can apply it to your personal life and create success and amazing results for yourself in period 9. So with further ado, thank you very much for joining me. For those of you who are watching us live, thank you for being here. And thank you, guys. Thank you, Jake, for sharing your information. Thank you, Armen. Thanks, William, for joining us. That was fantastic. All right, guys. Until next time, this is Gagan Sarkaria, your high achievement business coach, signing off. And thank you. Have a fantastic week.